As the festive season wraps the world in warmth and cheer, tales of Santa Claus and his sack full of presents bring smiles to many. Yet, lurking in the shadow of this merry tradition is Krampus, a figure feared by those who dare to misbehave. In the chilling lore that contrasts the joyous narratives of the Yuletide season, we find Krampus, often seen as Santa's ominous counterpart. Folk tales spun across the European landscape whisper of a beastly creature who comes bearing not gifts, but rather a stern warning for those who have strayed from the path of good behavior. In the heart of winter's chill, on a night known as Krampusnacht, tradition holds that the hoofed harbinger visits homes, his presence signifying a balance to the benevolence of St. Nicholas. With birch sticks ready for disciplining and chains clanking with gloomy forebode, Krampus is said to dispense justice to mischievous tykes, a stark reminder of the consequences of naughtiness. From alpine villages to the reaches of Eastern Europe, Krampus is often depicted with grotesque masks and elaborate costumes, a visual feast of fearsomeness designed to both awe and admonish. But as centuries turn, the menacing figure of Krampus has not only persisted, but has also found a new lease on life in the realm of modern media, captivating and terrifying audiences in equal measure. While some view the legend with a thrill-seeking delight, others see it as a cultural relic, invoking a time when fear and folk tales walked hand in hand through the snowy nights of December. Thus, the story of Krampus serves as a bridge between the quaint superstitions of old and the modern world's insatiable appetite for tales that both enchant and unsettle. The narrative of Krampus stands as a testament to the complexities of human storytelling, where the line between teaching a lesson and spinning a yarn becomes delightfully blurred. As families gather to retell the age-old story, they also weave a new thread into the rich tapestry of traditions that celebrate not just the light of the holiday season, but its intriguing shadows as well. The spidery roots of the Krampus legend stretch deep into the soil of pre-Christian traditions, where ancient winter festivals reveled in the shadowy aspects of the natural world. These horned figures akin to Krampus once cavorted in the pagan imagination, symbolizing the darker days that come before the renewal of spring. The transition to Christian festivities saw Krampus appropriated into the fold of St. Nicholas Day, adapting a wild pagan persona into a Christian moral narrative. Facing opposition from the Church, which looked askance at such a diabolical associate to a saint, Krampus's presence was at times suppressed, yet the figure proved too deeply ingrained in folk consciousness to be wholly eradicated. Throughout the ebbs and flows of ecclesiastical approval, Krampus maintained a foothold in the customs of alpine communities, surviving through local practices and annual celebrations. The 20th and 21st centuries have witnessed a resurgence of this once clandestine figure, propelling Krampus from obscure folkloric roots to a prominent symbol of cultural pride. The evolution of Krampus reflects a complex tapestry of cultural amalgamation, transcending simple categorization and continuously adapting to the times. As a shapeshifter of myth, his story has been molded and remolded, matching the contours of the society that breathes new life into his darkened image. Despite the sweeping tides of change, the Krampus tradition remains, a testament to the enduring power of narrative and the abiding human fascination with the mystique of mythical creatures. In embracing Krampus, society not only keeps alive a rich folk tradition, but also finds a common ground in the shared heritage that once flickered only in the recesses of shadowy folklore. Venture across the European landscape, and you will uncover a diverse array of cultures that recognize Krampus as a pivotal figure in their winter festivities. From Austria's snow-capped mountains to Germany's bustling markets, the Krampus tradition manifests itself in a multitude of guises, each one reflecting the unique spirit of its locale. Despite the core elements of the legend remaining consistent, nuances in his appearance and the nature of the celebrations abound. In some areas, Krampus parades or Krampuslaufer might lean more towards theatrical spectacle, while in others, the encounters with Krampus are intimate and subdued affairs, intended more seriously to instill good behavior in children. This cultural variety is further enriched by the blending of Krampus with other local mythological creatures and winter traditions. The art of crafting Krampus masks and costumes has itself become a cherished aspect of the tradition, an intergenerational craft linking past to present. The ascendance of global communication has catapulted the once regional curiosity of the Krampus legend far beyond its alpine hearth. These days, one can witness Krampus celebrations taking form in countries with no historical connection to the figure, testament to the universal allure of enchanting folklore. Nevertheless, in the face of its burgeoning international fame, there remains a concerted effort among cultural guardians to preserve the authenticity and historical significance of the Krampus tradition. By safeguarding this rich tapestry of folklore, these communities ensure that the legend of Krampus continues to be taught and admired as part of their treasured cultural heritage. Nowadays, the figure of Krampus is embraced with a lively spirit that casts a wide net, drawing in enthusiasts from all corners of the globe to participate in spectacular celebrations. Festive markets buzz with commerce as Krampus memorabilia becomes a coveted collection of curiosities for both the young and the old. The legend of Krampus transcends mere festivity, stepping into the realm of education as a gateway to discussions about traditional mythology and the importance of cultural narratives. By examining this legendary figure, educators provide a window into bygone eras, sparking curiosity and critical thinking about the evolution of societal norms and storytelling. In the sphere of commercial and entertainment ventures, Krampus has proven to be a lucrative and captivating subject, adorning the covers of novels and headlining feature films. This commercial appropriation sees Krampus venturing into the realms of video games and television series, further cementing his status in popular culture. Krampus's renaissance has also brushed against contemporary social and cultural discussions, as communities and critics alike ponder the relevance and implications of such a figure in today's society. The discourse ranges from analyses of his impact on cultural identity to the psychological effects of fear-based traditions in a rapidly changing world. Looking to the horizon, one contemplates the enduring legacy of Krampus in an age where tradition and innovation continually intersect. As we forge onward, carving out new societal pathways, the curiosity surrounding Krampus promises to evolve, guaranteeing that the legend, with its eeriness and intrigue, will haunt and fascinate for generations to come. From obscure pagan origins to a celebrated icon of pop culture, Krampus's evolution illuminates the enduring allure of legend and lore in human society. As we peer into the shadowy realm of myths, the story of Krampus encourages us to preserve and honor the rich tapestry that shapes our collective imagination.